to another episode of Hi Events brought to you by Hi TV, your luxury channel. Today we are here at Hilton Colombo as we attend a very unique session on how to live longer with a healthy sleeping culture. This event has been organized by Sleepmakers Private Limited in association with the Indian Sleep Products Federation. Stay tuned with Hi TV as we find out more.
Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is with immense and absolute pleasure that I welcome each and every one of you to this momentous occasion. Live longer with healthy sleep, and you are going to live long after this session today. Globally, 1 in 3 adults, they do not get enough sleep. And because of that, this is recognized officially as a public health epidemic.
We come together to shine a spotlight on one of the most essential, yet often overlooked pillars of long, healthy life: quality sleep. In a world that moves faster each day, reclaiming the importance of rest is no longer a luxury. It's a necessity for our physical health, mental well-being, and overall longevity.
I'm here with Mr. Sajid Marasinghe, the Director of Sleepmakers Private Limited. Hi, Mr. Marasinghe. Thank you for speaking to us. And could you tell us a little bit about the importance of such an important discussion session that was conducted today?
Yeah, so thank you for the opportunity. The main reason for this sort of an event is to educate people, because I believe that we Sri Lankans, as a country, our sleep literacy is not that good. So through these sort of events, we try to educate people more and more about how to sleep and how to choose a right mattress for a good night's sleep.
Wonderful. And talking about creating awareness as well, you have mattresses, but you also have wonderful pillows as well. There are a lot of products that were unveiled as well. Could you tell us a little bit about that as well?
Yeah, so there are a range of pillows in our what we sell as well, but I want to focus mainly on the cooler pillow, which is one of a kind pillow that only we sell. So this cooler pillow gives you the right temperature for you to fall asleep at night, and it differs from the other pillows that we have in the market. So this is the main product that we have in our company.
The sleep forms the basic platform for the other two pillars. See, if you have a good exercise, you have good food and no sleep, it doesn't work at all. So to live long, it's a must that sleep takes 40%, other two being 30%. Now I have come here to share some of my views, how two things I would like to say in the outset. When I entered the aircraft, Sri Lanka, you hear Ayuban, no? Your national way of greeting. In Sanskrit, it is called Ayushman Bhava, live long.
I'm here with Mr. Srinivasan Sundareshan, who is the chief guest and the keynote speaker, and he is also the secretary to the Indian Sleep Products Federation as well. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us and for speaking to us and for joining here as a chief guest and the keynote speaker. Can we speak a little bit about the importance of such an important session that was held today?
Yeah. Thank you for the opportunity. Sleep is very important for whether you are CEO of the company or whether you're PR of the company. Sleep, you have to sleep every day, and sleep alone gives you a much longer, healthier life. Therefore, we consider that as an association, we promote sleep for all in India. In fact, we have given the proposal to Government of India to form a national sleep foundation. So in order to promote sleep, we want to have a session here to create awareness to the public that they should pay attention to sleep day in and day out. Yeah.
Wonderful. And also, is this one of the first times that you are in collaboration with Sleepmakers Private Limited, and how has that experience been?
Yeah. See, I'm in touch with Mr. Udaya Marasinghe, Chairman of Sleepmakers Private Limited, for the last 2 years. We have met at various exhibitions at Delhi, at Bangalore, at Dubai, at Turkey, etc. And Mr. Udaya Marasimge requested me to make a visit to give this presentation so that it becomes an eye-opener for all the people here to understand and appreciate the importance of sleep.
Definitely, and it definitely was an eye-opener for all of us as well. Thank you very much, Mr. Srinivasan. It's been a true pleasure. Thank you, and have a lovely evening ahead.
Thank you. I also enjoyed giving this. One thing I want to compliment Mr. Vadaya, that there is the technological development in Sri Lanka is much better. I feel that you have a mattress for insomnia, you have a mattress for romance, you have matters for your magnetic waves, and 5 or 6 models I saw, which is impressive. So by making this awareness, you have the quality of life improved, and enhanced health and happiness will prevail.
The following day, our performance will depend on how well we slept at night. So you might be, all of you might have experienced, if you do not have a good night's sleep, the following day you feel very grumpy. You don't remember your things, right? So your poor junior staff will suffer, right? So in our terms, our medical students, right? So you need to sleep well. Especially in children, the growth happens at night. So you might be remembering if you have the time you had kids, or if you have bone pain at night, means that that is the growth pain, right? So it's a time where they grow, and your immune system development also happens in sleep.
I'm here with Dr. Dilesha Vadasinghe, consultant respiratory physician and senior lecturer at the medical faculty of University of Kelaniya. Doctor, thank you for speaking to us, and let's speak a little bit about the session that was organized by Sleepmakers Private Limited. How important is a session like this?
Thank you. So, a healthy sleep is a priority, and the World Sleep Day 2025, the theme is Make Sleep Health a Priority. So, it is very important to get the message to the people, the general public, for a healthy sleep. And because sleep is not just a thing where you rest, it's a thing where it's a very important biological process where you get your brain to rest and get ready for a better day tomorrow. And it is a period where you get your memory consolidation, your immune system boosts, and also your psychological powers get improved during the sleep. So a better sleep, and it's not just you sleep for 5 hours or 6 hours, it's a good quality sleep which we need to promote. So, and also it's very, very important because people, even though they think they sleep well, they do not know whether they would suffer from a sleep-related disorder. So the commonest sleep-related disorder we see is insomnia, and that is difficult in falling asleep and maintaining your sleep. And once you wake up, for some reason, you find it hard to sleep. Go back to sleep. So insomnia is the commonest sleep disorder, and one of the most important sleep disorders as a respiratory physician is obstructive sleep apnea, where we think snoring is normal, but it is not. You may have underlying sleep-related breathing disorder. So it is very important. If you don't get a proper sleep, you feel tired during the day, you do not feel refreshed the following day, and your bed partner complains that you snore, it's very important to see whether you have a sleep related breathing disorder. And also good quality sleep, the appropriate amount of sleep is very important. So sleeping environment needs to be improved of most of our household places, so to have a better quality of life, better productivity and better future.
Wonderful. And also, just one more question. How can the community get help when there are specialists like you? How can they ask for help?
Now, as a respiratory physician, the commonest involvement for sleep-related breathing disorders is we see patients with sleep-related breathing disorders. So there are a lot of consultant respiratory physicians throughout the country who are very interested in the sleep-related breathing disorders. So you can go, if you have the symptoms such as what I have mentioned, where you snore at night, the following day you don't feel fresh, you feel sleepy during the day, and you feel tired during the day. If so, you can meet your respiratory physician and get yourself screened for the sleep related breathing disorders. And for insomnia, there are various other medical problems and also psychological problems. Your depression, your anxiety can make you difficulty in falling asleep. So there are you can meet a relevant consultant in that field and then get your medical advice sorted.
As investors in world, all around the world, they are really interested in about their ROI, return of investment. Being invested in healthy sleeping culture, somebody may think what's going to be our ROI. First of all, before I give my explanation, witness why we invested in healthy sleeping. Before that, I have to greet you, Aiboan, for being here. It is just not a word. It's truly a wish or blessing to you to have a long life.
I'm here with the chairman of Sleepmakers Private Limited, Mr. Udaya Marasinghe. Hi, sir. A very, very good evening to you. Can you let us know on how and why did you decide on having a wonderful, very insightful session such as this session today? Could you tell us your thought process behind it?
Actually, the idea behind this session is to give longer life to all my countrymen, because the good night sleep, restless sleep, we all forget, right? So it is very much important for us to everybody learned a big lesson in today about the healthy sleeping culture. So we just started cultivating healthy sleeping culture, and I believe this is the one footstep for the big journey.
Thank you very much, and indeed this was also one of the sessions, like you mentioned, a very balanced session as well, with so many experts, doctors coming in to speak about it. Can you tell us about the organizing process and the thought process of getting such experts to speak about it as well?
Yeah, because you may have seen that we were talking very clearly. Our intention and our investment in healthy sleeping is to give a longer life to the Sri Lankan people. To do that, we have seen that we need to have a balanced team in a different areas, different platforms, like doctors, scientists, and also well-wishers, and very good, our most trustworthy customers. So this is why we invited all of them to have to success this event.
And let's also speak about the products which were unveiled. There were some very interesting products unveiled today. Can you speak a little bit about that as well?
Yes, actually, I'm delighted to unveil all these products to Sri Lankans because this is latest technology. You may have seen that we have the old saying that you could buy a mattress but not a sleep. We change everything. Now you have your mattress and your sleep together. We give as a bonus. So it is the mainly worked against insomnia, for the stress, depression, spinal pains, lack of the melatonin, lack of for the depression also. So it is clearly said that this range of mattresses are to combat again insomnia, sleep disturbance, because before that we didn't have those kind of mattresses and people used to buy medicine for those illness. So it's the first time we are unveiling this product to Sri Lanka.
So what are the myths that you have encountered as a professional?
Many people feel we can have sleep at weekends. You know, you slog throughout the week and then I will just take full rest on Saturday, Sunday, something like that. This doesn't work at all. If you starve for 3 days and can you eat all the 3 days food in one time? No. See, sleep is something, it's a biological one. You have to satisfy on a daily basis. At the most, you can have 1 hour more, on the weekend, just to relax yourself, regenerate yourself, and doesn't compensate a loss of sleep in 4 or 5 days, break it up in 1 day.
Sleep snoring can be one of the signs of a sleep-related breathing disorder which can be prevented, which can be easily treated. So we need to think about that. The other thing, as I mentioned during the lecture, is another myth is that when you are getting older, you don't need that much sleep, which is very, very wrong, that you still need 7 hours of sleep.
Number 2 is, about the nap, some people, take the blanket and have 1 hour sleep in the afternoon. 1 hour sleep is equal to 4 hours of sleep in the night. So I would still request our people here, friends, 20 minutes is very optimum. And if you stick to that, the quality of your sleep at night will be very good and you will enjoy.
Before you go to sleep, you know what posture you start sleeping. And sometimes some people they tend to use thick pillows than 2.5 inches, what you mentioned. That also could affect your sleep, and also the bed rest, and the way you keep your head, your neck, and the different situations in your life. Maybe when you're sick, or when there's orthopedic, when there's a bone issue, or when you're pregnant. There are several postures that you tend to encourage.
You are welcome to, we are publishing a magazine, quarterly magazine, giving updates on latest mattresses, latest what are the sleep help tips you want. It's useful for anybody, not only for professionals or something like that.
We can discuss about sleep over and over again and have a sleepless night, it seems. So it's a nice evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming here, because the gathering has not only elevated the conversation around sleep, but has reinforced our collective responsibility to promote healthier sleeping culture in Sri Lanka. So my first and deepest gratitude to our chief guest and our keynote speaker, Mr. Sundaresan Srinivasan.
Mr. Janaka Opalage, the General Manager of Sleepmakers Private Limited. Hi, Mr. Opalage. It's an honor to be speaking to you. Let's speak about the wonderful session that was conducted today, a very insightful session. Can you tell us a little bit about the purpose of today's session?
Well, thank you for coming in. The purpose, of course, we are actually in the process of developing a healthy sleep culture in Sri Lanka. It's not anymore about you go to a shop, you buy a mattress and you take home and sleep, right? You can buy a mattress, but you can't buy sleep in that way. So given the purpose, like we want to educate our people. So that's why even during the event we invited our valued customers also because they are the brand ambassadors, not us basically. So they take the word out. So the purpose is very straightforward. We want everyone to get educated about how important the sleep is, right? So what's the science behind it, and how to select a best mattress that suits you. So those are the objectives behind today's session.
Wonderful. And also, since you mentioned about how to select the right mattress, there were a number of mattresses which were unveiled as well. And how important is it that our customers, our community selects the right mattress, and how do they select it? How do you propose they select it?
Well, I would say this is sort of a marketing question as well. But thank you. See, many of us, I mean, all of you, like when you go to a mattress store, you just press it and you can just touch it and then you say, okay, this is comfortable, which is not at all, right? Mattress comfortability is something that you need to sleep on it and to see how quickly your body get adjusted, or the mattress get adjusted to your body demand and pressure points. So that will not happen unless you sleep on this, right? By pressing it or touching it, it won't help. So that's why always our team invite our potential customers to visit our experience center at workplace, have a session, have 30 to 45 minutes consultation session, so that you can have a better idea what sort of a issue that you have with your sleep, what sort of a mattress that you should be looking at. So that's the aspect of selecting a right mattress.
I'm here with Shafika this evening, representing 8 Spence, the Home and You Lifestyle Fair, as well as the Medicare exhibition as well. Hi Shafika, thank you for speaking to us. Can you tell us about this session? How important was it that we attended such an important session?
Firstly, I would like to thank Valentino for inviting us for this session. Actually, it was a valuable session where I got to know more into how important the quality of sleep is and how a mattress would the environment would help us to maintain our sleep.
Absolutely. And also there's a lot that we don't really know about sleep, but there was experts that did come in and speak about it as well. Like you mentioned, it was very important. How do you say that our community could help or could experience more by collaborating or connecting with Sleepmakers Private Limited?
We actually should only a limited community knows about this product. We should be able to bring the news to the community and create more awareness of these kind of products.
I'm here with Eraj this evening, the Corporate Assistant Manager of Sleepmakers Private Limited. Hi Eraj, thank you for speaking to us. Let's speak a little bit about the motive of this wonderful session that was held today.
Okay, thank you so much. I would say the motive would be to create a healthy sleeping culture in Sri Lanka. It's not only domestic. Alright, so looking at my segment, I'm more into hoteliers. Alright, so it's my call, I would say my invitation rather, for all the hoteliers. Alright, if you have your concentration on your client, on their luxury, on their comfort, we are the best and the only who would give you the utmost comfort with the best sleeping technologies.
Wonderful. And we also got a glimpse and a feel of the products as well. Could you tell us a little bit more about the products as well that Sleepmakers Private Limited provide?
All right. So we design and first of all, I would say we import all these materials from Italy and Turkey, and these are 5 patents. And talking about patents, no one else has it. So orthopedic, it's about posture, perfect alignment, and then your circadian cycle, which is biorhythmic, and then we have induction on your sleep with magnetic wave therapy and then static electrical charge, and then we are moving forward with perfect comfort, which is if you have hot flashes, which is cooler, and then aromatherapy. It is a lovely call. Talking about perfumes, you feel it's a lovely call. So it's once again it's a calling towards your mattress to have the perfect sleep.
That's a wrap from the wonderful and insightful session of Live Longer with a Healthy Sleeping Culture in Sri Lanka. My name is Dimitra Rupasinghe. Stay tuned with Hi TV as we bring you more events just like these.